Hi everyone, welcome to this All Signs collective reading. Okay, so I'm going to do a quick 3-card pull and an oracle card for each sign, each of the 12 signs on the zodiac. I will leave timestamps in the comment section. Feel free to check out your sun, moon, rising, and Venus sign. If you don't know what your moon, rising, or Venus sign is, you can check out Cafe Astrology to get your birth chart. So let's dive right in. Okay, beginning with Aries. How are you, my Aries? I'm going to be using the Starseed Oracle today. I'll pull one oracle card for you, and then I'll be using my teeny weeny, I don't know which tarot deck this is, but it's adorable, so we're going to use it today. So let's see, Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. What do you need to know at this time? Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. What's going on for you? Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Okay, we're taking this bad boy. Starkeeper. Cosmic ancestor. Seed the light by staying grounded. Okay, so it's important for you to stay grounded at this time, okay? It's almost like there's some sort of transmission or download that's trying to happen. It requires you to get grounded, okay? Your energy could be a bit scattered at this time. Your ancestors trying to contact you. Get grounded, okay? Get grounded. There could be something to do with opening the heart space here, as we have this doorway, this portal around the heart space of the Sphinx. Okay, so tell me more, please. Aries, past energy, please. Ooh. Okay, coming out in the reverse, Temperance. Okay, yeah, so there's some sort of imbalance here. There could be something that's trying to alchemize, because the Temperance card is about alchemizing, alchemy. There's definitely an imbalance. There's a need to get still here. Meditation could be important. Someone's emotions could be absolutely running away with them here. 9 of Swords showing up in the current energy. Anxiety, stress, nightmares, worrying about the future. Very anxious energy here. There's a misalignment here, and you're being encouraged to get grounded. We do have the sun coming out, okay? So this is about illumination. It's very positive, optimistic energy, okay, with the sun card coming out here. Bottom of the deck, 2 of Pentacles, balance, all right? There is something, there's like a scales, and one thing is becoming too heavy to carry, okay? It's like there's a need to prioritize one thing over another, or there's a need to strike a balance between what's a priority, what is not. There's definitely a lack of balance here. Definitely talking about the emotions as well, okay? Going back to the Temperance card here. Oh, this is not the Temperance, this is the Hierophant. Okay. Okay, so again, this, okay, right. Forgive me, guys. Your higher self is trying to get in touch with you. Okay, but there's definitely balance here also, with the 2 of Pentacles showing up here. There's like, this rebellious energy with the Hierophant showing up in the reverse here, okay? This absolutely fire energy, as this is the Aries sign, okay? The Hierophant upright is about tradition, doing things the way that they've been done, seeking guidance, wisdom from mentors, spiritual teachers, etc. There's like this rebellious energy here, fire energy, wanting to fight back, to stand up for yourself, to stand up for your people, your community, whatever that is for you, okay? But there's a need here with the Hierophant showing up in the reverse to kind of reel it in a bit, and not rock the boat too much, okay? So stay grounded. There's some sort of download trying to come to you all right, from the ancestors, from your higher self. Your thoughts are getting in the way with the Nine of Swords, okay? But with the sun coming out here, there's going to be some clarity incoming, all right? But it requires you to, like I said, strike a balance, find a balance here. Whatever's going on in your life. Maybe you're all go, 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 and you need to just slow it down a bit and allow this download to happen, allow this illumination to happen. Okay, so gonna wrap this up here, guys. Thanks for watching. Feel free to check out your moon, rising, and Venus signs also. Okay, bye-bye. Hello to my Taurus. Okay, let's dive right in. One card from the Starseed Oracle, and we'll follow up with 3 cards from the Tarot. What do Taurus need to know at this time? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, please. What do they need to know at this time? Okay, this one flipped over, so we're taking it. Earth, school, life lessons, soul growth, study, higher learning. Okay, so what this is telling me is that you came here to, as we know, learn lessons, okay, to expand your soul, I want to say. Okay, there's something about remembering that, okay? If you're going through a trialing time at this time, remember that you came here with a mission, your soul came here with a mission, and that was in order to experience the human world, to experience the full spectrum of human emotions, okay? So everything that's happening for you, to you, is happening for you, all right? So let's pull some tarot. You could be feeling called to kind of dive into that a little bit more, okay? To study that way of thinking, okay? Study about the soul and soul's mission and purpose. Okay, we've got the moon showing up here. We're talking about the subconscious, things unseen, things in the shadow. We could be talking about shadow work here. All right, let's get another. We have the 9 of Wands showing up here also. Okay, so the wounded warrior, absolutely, with this. And let's get one more card. Future energy, please. Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Wait. Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. There's like, wait. Oof, 8 of Wands. Okay. Bottom of the deck, we have the Lovers. The Lovers, okay. So, a choice here, a decision, connection, balance, alignment, balancing the masculine and feminine energies. Okay, there's something about a coming together here. With the moon here, all right, this particular card, this particular moon card here, it's like you're being called to remember who you are. Look at this little black cat looking into the reflection in the pool, and he or she sees a panther reflected back at them. So it's like remembering your power, okay? Subconsciously, unconsciously, you have this panther energy, okay? This powerful big cat energy, all right? Stealthy. I don't know a lot about panthers, but they're pretty cool. But it's like you may feel on this realm that you are this little black cat, but in the higher realms, you are this panther, okay? So this 9 of Wands energy here, this is the wounded warrior, and this was the energy that I was getting here, is that you're feeling like just it's one thing after another, one disappointment, one betrayal, just shit piling on top of each other, okay? And you're being urged to keep going, okay? Guys, bear with me. I've been suffering with headaches and yeah. Anyway, the 9 of Wands. Keep going. All right. You're at a sort of breakthrough point, especially with the Lovers coming out here in the upright at the bottom of the deck. All right. So there is a restoration of balance. There is like some sort of aha moment coming, and things are going to start to make sense. All right, and your eyes are going to be open to a new perspective, I want to say. on life, okay? It's going to completely shift things for you, okay? And you're going to see how everything that's happened to you up until now has been happening for you, okay? Has been to open your eyes, has been to develop your soul, okay? You're growing your soul here. Think of this as like a game. Not a game, that makes it kind of sound like it's not important, but just try and make this, yeah, like a game. Like look at it, like look at those challenges as something you have to overcome, okay? Try and shift your perspective on something here. We do have the Eight of Wands coming out, all right? So this is communication. This is also very fast moving energy, all right, with the Eight of Wands. So I feel like for some of you, this is like downloads coming in from the universe, from your ancestors, okay, from your higher self. Something is going to make sense, all right, at some point. Or things are going to start working out for you. Okay, 11:11 as I look on the clock there, guys. It's all going to make sense. All right. But you're being urged to look into this, okay? Look into shadow work, especially if you're not familiar with shadow work. I have found it very, very powerful on my own particular spiritual journey, healing journey. It is a lifelong path. It is a lot of work, but it is a game changer, guys. Okay, so yeah, definitely look into the likes of shadow work and shifting your perspective. You are so much more powerful than you realize. Okay, but I feel like you're going to realize that it's going to come together, especially with the Eight of Wands coming out here. So my Taurus guys, I wish you luck with this. Stay strong, and feel free to check out your moon sign, rising, and Venus also. Okay, take care. Bye-bye. Hello Gemini, welcome to your reading. This is for Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. I will be pulling one card from the Starseed Oracle deck, and we'll follow up with 3 tarot cards, past, present, and future energy. Let's see what is going on for Gemini, please. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. What do they need to know? Okay. We have baby steps. All right. Action. Follow your intuition before it makes sense. Okay. So there's something that you can't see clearly, some sort of future destination, some sort of goal, but you feel yourself being pulled in a particular direction. Spirit is urging you to slowly move forward, okay? Do something small each day. I said this in, I think it was yesterday's reading. Do something small each day that moves you in the direction of your goal, in the direction of your dreams, okay? You don't have to have it all figured out in order to take the first step. Okay. Sometimes we put ourselves off doing something because we go right to the end goal and we're like, how am I going to make this happen? Baby steps. Baby steps is what Spirit wants you to do at this time. Okay. Your intuition is leading you somewhere. It may not make sense right now. Trust it. Okay. Let's see. Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. There we go. Okay, we have the Ace of Wands. It fell out in the reverse here. So there is some sort of new beginning that is trying to open up for you here, okay? But you are blocking it because you are getting too stuck by the end goal, the end destination, okay? It's like you're stalling yourself because you're like, I could never accomplish that, or whatever your situation is, it won't allow it, okay? But there are little steps that you can take each day in order to move you in the direction of your goal, of your dreams, okay? You are blocking this, all right? Nine of Swords. I mean, you can't make this up, guys. Someone's anxieties, stresses about something. This could be your past, that's kind of keeping you stuck, ways that you feel like you failed in the past, and it's stalling you from moving forward. Okay. You're thinking too much about something and you're allowing your mind to keep you stuck. This is your limiting beliefs, okay? This is the voices of others who said you couldn't do it, okay? Or who put you down, or who said you weren't good enough, or who said you never amount to anything. That's their voices in your head. It's the way that you've been conditioned, okay, to keep yourself stuck, okay? Six of Swords, guys, I love this energy. You are moving, lads. Six of Swords and Six of Wands, okay? You are moving away from this, all right? You are in this Nine of Swords energy now, but you are going to be moving away from it. Six of Swords is positive movement away from this chaotic Nine of Swords energy here. And the Six of Wands, victory, success, okay? Wheel of Fortune, things are going to work out in your favor. The wheel is moving in your favor, but you need to start making those baby steps. You need to start taking action, okay? It doesn't have to be this big leap, this big grand, whatever it is, okay? Everybody's situation is going to be different, but there is a new beginning here. For some of you, it's definitely creatively. Sometimes I forget my words, guys. You know this. There's something that you are not moving towards. You see it as like this big dream that will never be realized. But Spirit is saying, please, baby steps. Start moving. Start doing something each day. Doesn't matter how small, that moves you in the direction of your dreams. Okay? Love it, guys. Okay? 6-6 here with the Six of Swords and the Six of Wands. And the Wheel of Fortune, it's beautiful. And then the Eight of Wands beneath that, okay? This is things moving forward, all right? Nine of Wands beneath that, all right? This is coming to the end of a challenging journey, all right? This is the wounded warrior energy with the Nine of Wands. But you're nearly there, okay? There is a breakthrough at hand. So trust your intuition. And the full moon could be important as well, the next incoming full moon. I don't know when that is. I know that the new moon in Aries is on the 17th of this month. But check out when the next full moon is. And this could be when the movement starts to take place, okay? This doesn't have to be a physical, literal movement. This could just be, as this is swords, like a shift in perspective. A shift in the mindset. You know what I'm talking about, okay? But with the Six of Wands, like victory, success, people like cheering for you, okay? For some of you. Okay, guys, gonna wrap this up here for my Geminis. I wish you the best of luck with this. Please feel free to check out your Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. All right, take care. Bye-bye. Cancer, hello and welcome. This is for Cancer, Sun signs, Moon signs, Rising, and Venus. I'm going to be using the Starseed Oracle, one card from that deck, and then I will follow up with 3 cards from the Witch's Tarot, past, present, and future energy. So, Cancer placements, what do you need to know at this time? Cancer placements, Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. What's going on for you? I don't know how to pronounce that. Hiret, longing for home, homesick for the stars. Okay, Cancer. So what I'm feeling here is that you're feeling out of place. You're feeling lost. You're feeling like you're misunderstood, that you're alone here. And you know that you have this family, if you will, in another realm, or, you know, in spirit. You just feel out of place on this plane, okay? It's quite a heavy energy. I feel it in my heart space here. Let's pull some tarot and see what else we can get. Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, please. You know that you belong elsewhere. You know that you've come from elsewhere and you're just struggling to fit in here, or yeah, I feel like with the Magician coming out here, like you know that you are this great being of light, and you know that you have this power, but you're not settling in here, or you haven't found your tribe yet. Maybe you feel like you've kind of completed your mission here, or whatever it is. Page of Cups. Yeah, there's this very innocent, very like a childlike energy with the Page of Cups coming out here. It's very wholesome. Let me get the final card and then we'll go into these. It's like you just want to create, you just want to love and be loved, and you just don't want to deal with all the shit that's going on in this planet, on this planet right now. Okay, you know that there's so much more. All right, we've got the Four of Swords here in the reverse. Bottom of the deck, we have the Emperor. Okay, yeah. So if someone is feeling like almost controlled by the system, okay, you're really feeling out of place with the way that we as humans do things here, you know, all the rules and the regulations and the materialistic crap, and it's like you see the beauty of the earth around you, and you see how humans don't appreciate it. That's not to say all humans, but for the most part, you know, we see trees being torn down, and we see people throwing their rubbish all over. There's just a disregard for this beautiful earth that we've been blessed with, and that's really hitting someone hard. For some of you, you're looking around you and you're seeing how other people are almost like stuck in the matrix, all right, and they're giving away their power, or they're unable to see the power that there's. I don't know what to say about this reading, guys. It's you just want to be free and barefoot, and you want to create, and you want to be outdoors and be in nature. But it's almost like you're being told how you're supposed to live. For some of you, this could be like you could literally be, you know, repressed, or in an unhealthy relationship where you're not being allowed to express yourself fully, or express your true self here. The Four of Swords in the reverse, there's like this this energy of not allowing yourself to rest, and not allowing yourself to reflect. You really need to tend to yourself at this time with the Four of Swords coming out here. There's a need for rest. There's a need for taking care of yourself, okay? You're almost at a point of burnout or of breakdown, whatever the situation is, okay? And there's a need for you to just slow down and take care of yourself, whatever that means for you. We do have the Two of Swords here beneath the Emperor, okay? Notice she's wearing the blindfold, all right? There's a choice that you can make here to change your situation. And we also have justice here with the blindfold too, okay? So there is some sort of okay, so there's like an inaction, like there's a choice that you can make, and or a decision that you need to make. Like inaction is also a decision. Does that make sense? Okay, so there's a choice that you can make here, but you're choosing not to decide because you don't know what follows that decision. But by not making the decision, you are making a decision. Does that make sense? Okay, so this could be linked to a job. This could be linked to family, a relationship. With the Justice card coming out here, okay, this could be karma as well, okay, but there's also a real need for truth with the Justice card coming out here. Maybe a truth that you're not acknowledging to yourself, okay. This was a hard one to kind of get through, Cancer, so I don't know what's going on for you guys. Feel free to drop it in the comments if you feel safe enough to do that, comfortable enough. Let me know what's going on for you guys. And take care of yourself, sending love and light your way. Feel free to check out your moon sign, rising sign, and Venus sign also. And I will see you in the next one. Take care. Bye-bye. Hello, Leo placements, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. How are you? I will be pulling one card from the Starseed Oracle, followed by 3 cards, past, present, and future energy from the Tarot. So let's dive right in and see what is going on for Leo placements at this time. What does Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus need to know, please? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Wait. All right, we got 2 cards. So we have deep cellular healing, Arcturus energy, physical and emotional healing, and we have cracked open, rock bottom, surrender to the alchemy of life. Okay, so Leos, what's going on with you guys? Ooh, it's like you've reached rock bottom. Okay, something has fallen apart. I'm feeling tower energy here. Like a recalibration. All right, something has broken apart, or it feels like everything is falling apart, but it's actually almost like a period of integration or realignment is what's happening here. Okay, there is deep cellular healing going on here. You're being called to surrender to this process. Okay, it may feel like everything is falling apart, but it's in order for better to come in, for things to, things that are truly aligned with you to flow into your life. All right, you are making space. Okay. Right, so let's pull some tarot. Okay, Leo placement, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. What's going on? Ooh. Okay, we have the Empress here. In the recent past energy. I'm going to pull the other 2 cards and then we'll dive into it, guys. So, current energy for Leo. Okay. Oh, wait. Come on, guys. Too many cards. All right. This one flipped over. We'll take it. And future energy, please, Leo. All right. Okay, bottom of the deck, we have the 8 of Cups. Okay, so you may have had to walk away from something. Okay, this doesn't necessarily mean that it was something bad. It may have been a relationship that had run its course. It doesn't have to be a romantic relationship, could be a friendship. You could be walking away from a group of people because maybe they no longer align with you, or you know, you don't have the same interests, the same values. some people only have, you know, play a small role in your life, okay? And that doesn't mean that they weren't important or that you don't love them anymore, but, you know, people come and go. This is a part of life. So definitely moving away from something, and I feel like it's quite painful. Okay, people could be walking away from you also, but this is happening for you. Okay, with the Empress here, you are ready to birth something new. You've been maybe you know, on an energetic level or a soul level, you've been manifesting something. There's something that is ready to be born. Okay, something that is ready to be born. There's something that you've been nurturing, that you've been creating, that you've been, I feel like you haven't even really been aware of this, or this could be something that you've been like, yeah, it's definitely like on even on a subconscious level. There's something that's being birthed into your life that is for you. Okay, there's like a rebirth energy here with this Empress card. With this Four of Cups, okay, there's something that's been that's trying to be offered to you here. Okay, but you are focused on maybe what you've lost, or on the past, or the things that aren't working out for you, and you can't see, you know, that this is happening for you, whatever this is. Okay, so like this woman, I'm seeing it as, you know, the universe coming in to offer you what you actually, maybe something that you've asked for, but it's coming in a form that you don't recognize, or it's coming in the way that you didn't expect it to, but it's coming in regardless. Okay, so right before life changes, things tend to fall apart. Okay, because a lot of the time we're living life through the lens of our conditioning. Okay, and it's usually not until the later years of life that we finally start to shed the layers of limiting beliefs and of conditioning, and then we actually get to the core of who we truly are. Okay, so whatever is falling apart right now, it is happening for you. It is actually falling apart so that what you've been wishing for, what you've been manifesting, can actually come in. And with this Ace of Pentacles, there is something solid, there is something stable coming through here. Okay, it doesn't mean that this process isn't painful, it isn't filled with grief. Allow yourself to feel those feelings, but don't get stuck there. Okay, surrender to the process. There is some sort of you know, deep cellular healing going on here, physical and emotional healing. All right, this is a time for healing. Be gentle with yourself, prioritize your self-care, and just wait. All right, something beautiful is coming in. 33 on the timer there. Okay, Leo, I'm gonna wrap this up here. Thank you so much for tuning in. Feel free to check out your moon, rising, and Venus signs also. And see you in the next one. Best of luck with this. Bye-bye. Hello, Virgo placements. Welcome to your reading. I will be pulling one card from the Starseed Oracle, and then I will follow up with 3 cards from the Tarot, past, present, and future energy. Let's dive right in. What is going on for Virgo placements, please? Sun, moon, rising, and Venus signs. We have 2 cards coming out. This happened in Leo's reading also. So we have called Soul Gifts and Training. It's time to step up. And the courageous peony. Multifaceted, unique nature. Let yourself be seen. Okay. Okay, so this energy is requiring you to be brave, to be courageous, okay? To allow yourself to be seen. All right. I feel like, Virgo, you've been playing it small in certain aspects of your life, and Spirit is calling you to step up, okay? Your soul mission, your path, it requires you to be seen, and you will know what this is if it's your story. It's go time, all right? You're feeling called in a particular direction, and you may be kind of shying away from it because of this fear to be seen. And this may not even be a conscious fear that you have, okay? This could be like, you know, you could be the one in the group, the friendship group, who, you know, lets everybody else speak, and, you know, you may be always being talked over and you just kind of let it happen, all right? So this could be something as simple as, you know, making your voice heard. All right, let's pull some tarot and see what's going on for Virgo. It's something you're being called towards. It's something that is unique to you. You have this very unique nature, and don't be afraid to, you know, let it shine. Okay, so Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Let's see. Page of Wands. Yes, look, you're being called to follow this path. Look at this little orange cat. The page is thinking, I'm going to go this way, and the cat's like, nah, we're going this way. So you're being called in a particular direction. There's like a change. It could be like a you know, a sudden change, but it feels right. But there's a part of you that is still shying away from it. You're making excuses. Ooh, okay. The Lovers. Yeah, so this is about a decision, all right? There is a big decision coming up for you, or that maybe you're already aware of this choice, okay? The Lovers is about a choice. It follows the Hierophant card, which is about tradition and religion and the way things have always been done. We'll take these. Are we? Yes. Nine of Wands, bottom of the deck. So the Lovers card is about, you know, taking the knowledge that you've learned from tradition, from family, from healers, and then moving forward and making up your own mind almost about life and spirituality and all that, okay? For others of you, this could be just a big decision regarding maybe a relationship or a job or something like that. Maybe you've been in the same job for quite some time, because maybe the money's all right, but it doesn't align with you. It doesn't feel, you don't feel passionate about it, okay? So, Eight of Wands and the Three of Cups in the reverse. Okay, so with the Three of Cups in the reverse, this could definitely be what I was talking about, the friendship group, you know, and shying away. Okay, Three of Cups in the reverse can be a need to see the value you bring to a relationship, all right? Feeling left out or miscommunication. Okay, Eight of Wands is some sort of a block. Okay, Eight of Wands in the reverse. There's like a delay, or there's you know, a lack of direction, a tendency to hesitate. So you're hesitating about something, okay? For some of you, this is absolutely in relation to relationships, could be friendships. I do get this energy of like that, you know, you're someone who's like very wise and you have a lot to offer to your relationships, but you're holding back for some reason, okay? For some of you, these are friendships that you're going to be needing to move away from, because if you don't feel comfortable enough to speak about your passions and, you know, show your true authentic self without feeling ridiculed or embarrassed, then maybe these aren't your people. But for others of you, you know, you might be surprised when you start to speak up a bit more and share your thoughts, share your opinions, that, you know, people will start to look up to you in some way. So with this Nine of Wands at the bottom of the deck here, okay, this is, you know, the wounded warrior energy, okay? So some of you have maybe been, betrayed or hurt in the past when it comes to your relationships. And so you protect yourself by, being very agreeable and very, you go along just to get along kind of energy here. But you need to see that you bring value to a relationship by being you, okay? And you're being called, this is like a big kick up the butt from the universe for you to get out of this pattern, okay? Get out of this pattern, this keeping yourself safe, keeping yourself small, like building barriers around yourself to protect yourself. No more hesitating, okay? And again, no decision is still a decision, okay? So not making a choice about something, there's a big choice here that's happening for you at this time, okay? And not acting upon it is still acting upon it, all right? So I'm going to wrap this up here, Virgo. I hope that you got something from this. Feel free to check out your sun, moon, Venus and rising signs, and I will see you in the next one. Take care. Bye-bye. Hello, Libra placements. Welcome to your reading. I will pull one card from the Starseed Oracle, and I will follow with 3 cards, past, present, and future energy from the Tarot. So let's see what is going on for Libra placements. Sun, moon, rising, and Venus. What does Libra need to know? Okay, we have the Great Severing, Mars energy, anger, conflict, softening to love. All right, so this is a timeless reading, but if you're watching this at the time of posting, we are in Aries season, and Aries is linked to Mars, okay? Mars is Emperor energy, okay? Fiery energy. We are collectively in a period of a lot of anger, a lot of rage, protesting at this time. All right, there's a lot of conflict. There's like a big divide here for you, Libra. Okay, you may be feeling this more deeply, whatever your own particular situation is. Okay, there could be some sort of conflict, anger happening in your own personal life. Okay, but you're being called to kind of tap into compassion. All right, you need to view some sort of situation with compassion. There's like a real me versus you energy here, Libra. All right, could be a conflict with a loved one. All right, let's get some tarot. Oh yeah, look, there's a 2 of Cups coming out. Right, we'll take it. Tell me more. Current energy, please. All right. Hanged Man. All right, yeah. And we have the 3 of Wands. That's at the bottom of the deck. 3 of Pentacles. Okay, so this is a card of collaboration, of establishing solid foundations. 2 of Cups, there could be some sort of, you could be having a conflict, as I said, with a loved one here, okay? As it's the 2 of Cups, it's not lover's energy, okay? So this could be friendship, this could be a relationship that's kind of in the early stages here. And there's some sort of conflict, or like maybe anger between you, or there's something going on. There's like a bit of a divide happening. There could be a bit of a pause as well, as we have the Hanged Man here, okay? Or feeling stuck. Maybe a relationship is not moving forward as quickly as you had hoped. There is a shift in perspective happening. The Hanged Man can also speak about divine timing, okay? So if you're feeling kind of stuck, stagnant at this time, there's a need for you to try and soften, okay? compassion keeps coming through. You're trying to hurry something along, or someone else is trying to hurry something along, and you maybe don't feel ready, but it's because you're trying to establish a solid foundation here, okay? And with the Judgment card coming out as well, you maybe reviewing past choices and how they led to certain destinations, okay? You're really considering the past and the choices you made and how they led you to the point that you're at now. And I feel like someone here, you're trying to really establish a solid foundation, okay, within a relationship. That might not be a relationship for all of you. There could also be a relationship that has fallen apart, okay? Because I'm seeing this Three of Wands here, and this is the beginning of something, okay? This is like, can be about a journey, okay, about an adventure. There is, you may be feeling anger about a separation or falling out. You've been called to shift your perspective on it with the Hanged Man energy here. And with Three of Wands, it's almost like this opens up a path for you that you maybe hadn't considered, okay? Like the world is your oyster now, okay? And you need to view something from a different perspective. Like this particular situation, it may have been built on, you know, instability and codependency. And you may feel angry about it, but you're being called to shift your perspective on it and view it for what it actually was. Okay. I'm going to wrap this up here, Libra. I hope that has helped someone. Please like, comment, share, subscribe. And feel free to check out your Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus signs. And I will see you in the next one. Take care. Bye-bye. Hello, Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus. Welcome to your reading. I'll be pulling one card from the Starseed Oracle, and we'll follow it up with 3 cards from the Tarot, past, present and future energy. Okay, let's see what is going on for Scorpio placements at this time. What does Scorpio need to know? I'm not taking that one, didn't flip out. Scorpio placements, what do you need to know? Oh. Oof. I'll take this one as it flipped over. Jump in. Adventure, say yes to change, Andromedan energy. I meant to look that up as it came out in a previous reading and I didn't. So feel free to look up Andromedan energy. Right. Jump in. Okay, adventure, say yes to change. Scorpio, there may be some sort of change that is happening now. It may feel unwelcome, but you're being called to embrace it, okay? It will lead to adventure, okay? It will lead to something new. Let's pull some tarot. We got Fool energy here, okay? So diving right in. The universe spirit is taking you on a journey that will be, I feel, very different to what you've ever experienced, okay? So embrace whatever change is happening in your life at this time. Right, let's get 3 cards for Scorpio placements, please. There we go. Bottom of the deck, we have the 3 of Cups. Okay, we've got 8 of Wands, so something happening quite suddenly. 2 of Wands and the 7 of Pentacles. All right. 3 of Cups. Okay, so this can talk about friendships, relationships, celebration, coming together. I feel like this is kind of tied to the energy that you're going to be feeling, okay? Something exciting with the 3 of Cups energy here. 8 of Wands, quite abruptly, there may have been this change, okay? And it may feel a bit chaotic and you're like, what is going on? The 2 of Wands, okay, embrace it. The world is your oyster. It's time to expand your horizons, okay? And the Seven of Pentacles, there's going to be something that you are going to want to invest in, okay? Something very stable. Or this could be kind of like something paying off, okay? In a way that you never really imagined. Okay, oftentimes when we're manifesting something, it shows up in the most unpredictable way. And at first it can appear like it's not what you asked for, okay? Or you don't even realize until later on, you're like, damn, that's what I asked for, you know? So definitely, like, it's screaming out to me, say yes to change, okay? Don't resist the changes that are happening in your life right now, okay? It is bringing you on an adventure. Like the Two of Wands is absolutely the card of adventure, okay? He's holding the globe in his hands. He's looking out across the ocean, across the land. I don't know if it's the ocean, but it's a very exciting time for you, Scorpio, okay? And there's going to be a lot of like celebration. You may be meeting new people on this journey, whatever this is, okay? So if you're losing friendships at this time, or people are falling away, relationships are falling away, let them, okay? Got the Ace of Wands coming out here as well beneath this, okay? So new beginning, Ace of Cups, okay? New beginning, new connections, and the Empress, okay? Creation. We've got the Magician, guys. These are really positive cards here, okay? So definitely talking about manifesting with the Magician here, and birthing something new. Very exciting times for you, Scorpio. Okay, and this, I keep going back to this Andromedan energy. So do look that up, okay? And I will look it up so that I know what it means for the next time this card comes out. Jump in, all right? It may feel a little bit out of the blue and that things are being shaken up for you, but it's actually really quite positive, okay? And it's going to be something that's, you know, stands with you. Like this is like kind of a long-standing energy with the Seven of Pentacles, okay? It's going to result in something very bountiful for you. So this is a very positive reading, Scorpio. Probably the most positive yet. Do feel free to check out your moon, rising, and Venus signs. Please like, share, and subscribe, and I will see you in the next one. Take care. Bye-bye. Sagittarius, hello. Welcome to your reading. This is for Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus Sagittarius placements. I'll be pulling one card from the Starseed Oracle, followed by 3 tarot cards, past, present, and future energy. So Sagittarius placements, what is going on for you guys at the time of viewing this video? What do Sagittarius placements need to know, please? Wait. You've got the love. Hadarian energy, codependency, boundaries. Okay. I feel like for some of you, this could be that someone is feeling very codependent towards you, okay? They may be sort of siphoning your energy a little bit, okay? So this can look like someone who is something of an energy vampire. It's not necessarily something that they are aware of, but someone who is constantly, you know, offloading their problems onto you. And you know, this is not someone who is venting, you know, or is, you know, looking for advice and actually trying to help themselves. This is someone who is constantly sharing the same problems over and over again, and you offer them advice and they don't take it, and they're just dumping onto you. They could be sort of living in your head here as well with this imagery. Like you could be thinking about them all the time and feeling irritated by them. And this doesn't mean that you're not, you know, a good friend or a good partner. Just your boundaries are being crossed. Absolutely. And flip this as well if this is you, okay? So I'm talking about someone who is very much trapped in a victim mindset, but doesn't actually, you know, take steps to improve their situation, okay? So let's get some tarot. Tell me more, please. Ace of Wands. Okay, so in the beginning, some sort of spark. All right, and then we have the Ace of Cups and we have the Hermit. Okay. Four Swords. Yeah, so someone I feel is kind of draining your energy at this time, and you're being called to set boundaries with this person and then take some time for yourself to kind of get your energy back, kind of restore your energy here. What I feel like with these two cards is that you're, you know, sharing your advice, sharing your wisdom. You could be someone who's quite spiritual and quite wise, and you like to hold space for people and you like to be there for people, and you've opened your heart as well. Okay, but yeah, I'm noticing like this really overflowing cup that somebody is really offloading their emotional energy. They're really venting. It's quite a negative energy, and it's really draining you. So you're being called to just set some boundaries. Hermit is absolutely coming out here as well. Take a step back, okay? Because this person is like living in your head rent free. Okay, doesn't mean you don't love them, doesn't mean you're not a good person, not a good friend if you set some boundaries. Some people, you cannot save anyone but yourself, okay? And some people don't get that. Some people will always reach for someone else to save them, regardless of their age or whatever, okay? So you have done all you can. You've offered the advice, you've opened your heart, you've been there, and this person is not taking the reins of their own life, and they don't have the respect for your energy and your space and your time, okay? So does not make them a bad person. They are just maybe emotionally immature. So it's time to take a step back, okay? Yeah, so that's pretty much it, Sagittarius. It's quite to the point here. So I hope that this helps someone. Feel free to check out your Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus signs. Please like, comment, share, subscribe, and I will see you in the next one. Take care. Bye-bye. Hello, Capricorn placements, Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus. Let's see what is going on for you guys. I will be pulling one card from the Starseed Oracle, followed by 3 cards, past, present and future energy from the Witch's Tarot. Okay, Sun card just fell out there, guys. So hopefully that is a sign of things to come in your reading. All right, let's see. Capricorn placement, Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus. What do they need to know at this time? Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus. Capricorn. Okay, we're getting 2 cards. Double mission. Lightworker, Starseed. Serve the world by being you. And called. Soul gifts and training. It's time to step up. Okay. So that does kind of link in with the Sun card, as the Sun card is about authenticity and illumination and stepping out and showcasing yourself to the world. Very optimistic, very positive energy. It's also a card of the inner child, okay? So the inner child is our purest self, the essence of ourselves, okay? It's who we were before we were, you know, conditioned and conditioned and, you know, made to believe all these certain things about ourselves and the world. And I feel like that's the energy that you were being called to tap back into, okay? You will serve the world by being you. All right, so it's time to start being the real, beautiful, magical you. All right, time to step up. And this is something that you are aware of, okay, Capricorn? This is something that you are aware of. Justice. Okay, so you may have felt restricted by karma, or you may have been, Fool, love it. Clearing karma. Oof, got the Devil card coming out here. Well, that's your sign, Capricorn, isn't it? So, all right, let me get these out because I'm all kind of flustered now. 4 of Cups. Okay, it's Four of Cups is an energy of, it can be stubbornness, it can be an inability to see what's right in front of you, or what's being offered to you because you're focused on other things. So the Justice card here, okay? You may have been, for some of you, you've been using karma, I want to say as an excuse, or as like a, I don't know how I want to put that, okay? Some of you, you've been clearing past karma, okay? You may have had a challenging life. This is a hard one to feel into, guys. Hold on with me. Hold on with me. Bear with me. Like past lives is coming up here. It's like someone here has, you've been chipping away at layers and layers of karma, even past life karma here, okay? And now the scales have kind of like settled themselves, and there is balance being restored, or you've cleared whatever karma. But this may have brought you into like this kind of heavy energy, this Four of Cups here. I feel like you're done with whatever these Three Cups are, you're done with that, okay? And it's time to move on, step up. The Fool here, okay? Take a leap of faith, a brand new beginning, this Fool energy, okay? This karma, whatever this is done, cleared. Doesn't mean that all your karma is cleared, okay? There's always something to be working away at, okay? But you're being called now to let go of the past. This is talking to me about past. There's something new and fresh being offered to you that you can't see now because you're hung up on whatever this is, okay? That's done. The Devil here, okay? So you may be kind of tested. Yeah, I feel like this is where that energy that I was talking about, that I was getting, of like using karma as an excuse. I feel like it's linked to this devil energy. So it's like, almost kind of bypassing things, if that makes sense, okay? But like you've been avoiding your true calling because I don't know, guys. Actually, this is the first time I feel called to get a clarifier. Okay, what are we going to use? I'll use my Crow Tarot. I want to know what this devil energy is. Okay, tell me about this devil energy, please. Wait. All right, we've got Temperance coming out in the reverse. Yeah, with the Temperance in the reverse, it's sort of like there's a disharmony here, okay, in your energy. I feel like there's like, you're either one extreme or you're the other, okay? And you need to kind of like find balance here. What is this, Capricorn? What is going on with you guys? It's like you feel if you like you have to be all good or you have to be all bad. Does that make sense? Like, I don't know what that I don't really know how to articulate it. I feel like you're very hard on yourself and quite judgmental to yourself. Like the Temperance in the reverse is like polarity, disharmony, extremes, okay? So it's like really conflicting energies here. Like, it's okay to want ice cream and it's okay to need money or want money, okay? But there's a need for balance with that. I feel like you almost feel like you need to go without. Does this make sense, you guys? What's beneath this Four of Cups? Nine of Cups. There is a need for balance. There's some sort of disharmony, okay, with this Devil energy coming out here. And I feel called to say that it's okay for you to be an imperfect person, okay? Maybe that's what this disharmony is. I feel like I'm talking to someone who's like, you're like maybe hung up on all of the, that's what that could be. You're hung up on maybe all of the poor decisions you made in the past, and you deem yourself, you know, a bad person or whatever person because of that. And you feel like, yeah, that's what it is. So it's like you kind of unconsciously or subconsciously manifest these situations or get yourself into these situations that continue the cycle of, it's like you're lacking in your self-worth, and so you're subconsciously or unconsciously getting yourself into relationships and situations that play out the way you believe or feel about yourself, or do you feel like you deserve. Does that make sense? Yeah. So there's a real need for like, let yourself have the ice cream, let yourself buy the nice thing, okay? Does that make sense? It doesn't have to be, you know, like, there's none of us saints, okay? So I feel like that's what somebody is focusing on. You're being given a fresh start here, a new leaf. You've paid your debt, okay? And there's like this liberating energy of you're free to be you now, okay? Don't let your past decisions, your past choices, good or bad, like, dictate your future, okay? Every day is a fresh start. That was a hard one, Capricorn. So I'm going to wrap this up here. I hope that this helps someone. Feel free to check out your Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, and I will see you in the next one. Take care. Bye-bye. Aquarius placements, welcome to your reading. I will be pulling one card from the Starseed Oracle, and then three tarot cards, past, present, and future energy. Okay, what is going on for Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, please? Lifting the veil, questioning everything, anything unaligned must go. Okay, so Aquarius, you are either being called to lift the veil and see what's going on underneath, or you're already in this energy, okay? You're questioning everything. You're like questioning who you are, questioning just everything, anything that's unaligned must go, okay? So moving into this, love that Six of Swords coming out here, okay? So it's like this bit of a cutthroat energy here, Aquarius, which I feel is kind of your vibe, like very real, and like boundaries could be really important here. You're like, anything that does not aligned with the future that you see for yourself, or your goals, your dreams, how you view yourself, okay? Relationships, friendships, they're all going. Anything that is not aligned. Okay, Knight of Swords. So this is, to me, is saying boundaries, okay? You're cutting away anything. You're being quite ruthless, okay? This Nine of Wands and the reverse energy here. This is past energy, and it can speak about holding on to old stories, the need to let go of old stories, old battles. It can speak about being trapped by your own boundaries here, okay? I feel like this is the energy that you're either moving away from right now, or you're being called to, okay? So I'm actually feeling this Knight of Swords a little bit different now, okay? You may have you may have been holding on to some anger from past battles, past decisions, okay? And you've built fences, walls around yourself. You don't trust people, and that's what you're being called to let go of, okay? For someone here, you may have felt on the verge of like just giving up, all right? what you can't see is that you're keeping yourself stuck here. Okay, with the Six of Swords coming out here, this is very positive. Okay, you are in the process of shifting your mindset. Okay, this could be with the help of others. You may have been working with the full moon. The upcoming full moon, I don't know when it is, may be important for you. Okay, maybe a time to work with that moon energy and let go. Okay, let go of these old battles. Okay, let go of the old stories, the old beliefs. High Priestess energy. Okay, this is a very powerful energy to be moving into. The High Priestess, she doesn't get caught up in drama. She doesn't get caught up in the in what's going on around her. She observes. Okay, so I feel like you're being called to observe what is going on with you. Okay, stop looking at other people and their actions and kind of notice what's being reflected to you. Okay, there's a real need for stillness, for quiet here. Meditation could be important for someone. And my cat just appeared out of nowhere and scared me. Whew. I didn't know she was in the room. So there's a real need for kind of removing yourself from a particular situation here and really getting clear and really getting aware of what's going on. Okay, the full moon, the moon itself is also about the subconscious. Okay, and what's being mirrored to us, what's being reflected to us. So really good energy here, Aquarius, and very to the point. Okay, you're being called to question everything. Okay, what is coming up, what are you experiencing in your body, and then work at getting rid of anything that no longer serves. Okay, so thank you so much for watching this reading. Please feel free to check out your sun, moon, rising, and Venus, and like, comment, share, subscribe, and I will see you in the next one. Take care. Bye bye. Pisces, hello. This reading will be for Pisces, sun, moon, rising, and Venus. I'll be pulling one card from the Starseed Oracle and follow up with 3 tarot cards, past, present, and future energy for Pisces placement. So let's see, Pisces, what is going on for you at the time of viewing this reading. Pisces placements, what do you need to know? All right. We have portal. Doors are opening. You decide, rewards, and wild card. All right, cool. Very powerful energy here, Pisces. Okay, there is a portal. All right, doors are beginning to open for you, and you get to decide what way you want to go, what direction you want to move in. Okay, so a wild card as well. So something exciting could be coming in. There's Pentacles. Okay, at this time. Okay, something kind of like out of the ordinary, something very unexpected. You are getting rewarded, Pisces. This is beautiful. Okay, let's see. Let's get a couple more cards. Tell me more, please. Pisces, I feel like I'm a Pisces sun myself, and I know there was a lot going on in other AS guys. With Pisces, was there like a 6-year something or other, 6 years of, I don't know, guys, enlighten me. 6 years of some sign in Pisces, and it was causing delays or challenges. Was it Saturn maybe? Okay, we got the Queen of Swords coming out. We've got the Five of Pentacles. So I feel like this is the energy that we are moving away from. Okay, Pisces, it may have been this energy for the last 6 years, or however much it was. We've also got another 5 here, the Five of Swords. Okay, so moving away from conflict and you know, feelings of lack. It may have been a lack mentality, or you may have actually been living in this kind of energy, okay, where you did feel like things weren't working for you. You did feel like it was very challenging. It was very like barren. Okay, this may have been years of this energy for you, Pisces. Okay, but there was, in the recent past here, we got the Ace of Pentacles. So like this seed was presented to you, okay? And it'll be different for each of you what that seed was, but it was just like this little like token from the universe, from spirit, and for you to kind of build upon, okay? And then the Ace of Swords. So this is the clarity. This is seeing the truth. This is another new beginning, okay? Insights. Like connecting to source is what I'm getting here. And with the Queen of Swords, okay? So you could be moving out of this energy of... Pisces can be very emphatic, okay? And very emotional. And we, speaking from experience, can tend to get, you know, our feelings trampled on. We can tend to lack boundaries because we just want to be there for everyone and be... you know, really supportive and da. But there's like this new fresh energy with the Queen of Swords here, where you are still emphatic, you're still compassionate, you're still willing to lend a helping hand, but you also have your sword, okay? So you have your boundaries. You've realized that you don't have to be a doormat for people, that you can be kind and compassionate and understanding, but you can also prioritize yourself. And this new fresh energy is like opening doors for you. You're taking back your power. You decide, okay? And you're going to be rewarded for this. It's not clear how you're going to be rewarded, but especially thinking now back to the Five of Swords here at the underneath the Five of Pentacles, like this is like, this can be people kind of pushing their opinions on you. This can be conflictual thoughts, negative thinking. You're moving away from that. There's real clarity here. You know what you want and you're not afraid to go out there and get it. I'm also feeling like for some of you that this shift in your energy is going to kind of shock some people, because they're so used to you being the soft and loving and always there. You always respond to texts. You always open your doors to people. You're always, you know, there to, you know, be a shoulder to cry on. But people have been taken advantage of that, of your kindness, and it's maybe brought you into a negative mindset, okay? Maybe for some of you, you've been that person, that shoulder to cry on for other people, and then when you look around for support, you know, it's not there, or it's not there in the way that you need it, or for some of you, you've been looking for that support in the wrong place, okay? You've been devoting your energy to, I don't want to say the wrong people, but people who don't appreciate it, people who don't, you know, I'm talking about the energy vampires, okay? And these are not necessarily bad people, but they are people who offload their own problems, their own negative energy onto someone else. Like, you may feel like a dumping ground for other people's emotions, and you are done doing that, Pisces, okay? You are walking through this portal and you are not looking back, and that is beautiful. That is beautiful. You had this clarity, okay? I love these two aces coming out. This is very positive energy. You had this clarity that you don't need to be a complete doormat for people. You can be compassionate and understanding. You can still hold on to that essence of yours, but you can also be, you know, someone who upholds their boundaries, okay? You're someone who now demands respect, and that's very beautiful, Pisces. So I'm going to wrap this up here now. Well done, you. Let me know if this resonated for you. Feel free to check out your other signs, your sun, moon, rising, and Venus. And please like, comment, share, subscribe. Let me know if it resonated. And I will see you in the next one. Take care. Bye bye.